This is a Saturday morning here in Western Canada. Embrace this new day. Maybe it's in the evening wherever you are around the world, but this day belongs to you. And the information that I'm going to share is going to blow your mind away. So this is what you're going to learn here in this webinar, is what ONPASSIVE is, who is in charge, what the ONPASSIVE products is, why our product is needed, the opportunity currently available, and what the benefits are with the founder opportunity, which is the opportunity of a lifetime. So year 2021 with ONPASSIVE, with passive income when you become a founder. So simply connect the puzzle, listen to the information I'm going to share with you, and you are going to be blown away. So ONPASSIVE is the world's greatest modern technology marketing platform. It's all digital products. It is going to explode the internet, what we have in our hands, and much more. There's more phases of ONPASSIVE coming as well. While we are living through this crazy pandemic, historic times, I know many people don't feel like they have choices, but really we truly do have choices. So I know my family's been affected through the pandemic, through jobs. But understand that there are choices around the world. It's just whether you're very open to look for these opportunities, or maybe the individual that truly cares for you, or is a good friend of yours, and they just say, hey, you need to look at this. And that's what happened to me back in September 2020. And simply, we know the typical, having a job, the pros and the cons of having a job. But I personally, actually, almost 24 years ago this year, I actually became an entrepreneur, and I love the advantages of becoming an entrepreneur. You can find your work and life balance. You can book your own hours when you want to work. You can control your destiny. You can choose the people you want to work with. You can simply take the risks, but reap the rewards. You can challenge yourself, which is huge. You can follow your passion. You can get things done a lot more faster than the typical work for your whole life, pretty much, and then have nothing to retire on. And you can connect with the people, your clients, your friends, your partnerships, with all around the world. So that is the benefit of being an entrepreneur. But when you become an entrepreneur and you have that mind, are being free and escaping the matrix, you definitely want to make sure that you're connected to something that has sales, that connects to commissions, that creates new business, that creates bonuses, creates ideas. And of course, when all that happens, you create a network. We all have networks. We all have a phone. We all have phone numbers saved in your phones. You have a network of people already. You create partnerships, and then the best of all, you get to travel the world. And I have been on several trips, and recently in 2018 and 2019, but 2019 I really got to enjoy it because I met my dear friend, Mr. Mike Roth, out of Orlando, and we got to hang out. And I know Tim Paziak was there with me as well. And we just had a blast for that week and just truly traveled and enjoyed each other's company. And it just kept on expanding our vision. So this day and age, whether we like it or not, you need to diversify your income. I know I was raised from a family, a blue collar family, that typically it was just my dad's income coming in, one income. Well, this is not like this, but now in 2021, most households have 4 to 5 incomes coming in, and it's truly multiple income streams. And that's what I love about the opportunity here as a GoFounder through ONPASSIVE, this massive IT company coming to the world. It's kind of like this game, this typical game, bingo. Most of us know this game around the world. It doesn't matter where you live. And I love the fact that here in ONPASSIVE, as a GoFounder, we have this incredible technology called IA. So the IA, when they spin this wheel, he's going to spin the wheel and every number wins. So when you become a GoFounder, you're guaranteed success over a period of time. So it might take a little while, just depends on how fast you want to build your business. But it's for 97% of the people around the world. So that truly becomes passive income while you sleep, while you're traveling the world. When we get to travel again, we will be able to honestly live a life of unlimited. So ONPASSIVE is a automation, the future of business. If you're not connecting to an opportunity that has automation connected to it through the AI, you're left in the dust. Unfortunately, that's the way it is, and you got to adapt to new changes of the world of technology. But what's really cool about it, we actually just learned this latest stat information that we are expected to be a $10 billion company within the first 12 months of the first year, which that ends up becoming a future unicorn company. Typically, you only need to have $1 billion sold in sales and revenue to become a unicorn company. But can you imagine being part of something and being a founder of the original IT company that launches to the world ONPASSIVE? What a opportunity. So what is exactly ONPASSIVE? Well, it's very real. We have the administration office basically is in Orlando, Florida, and our dear friend Mike Roth actually drove there. He only lives about 20 minutes away. Back in September 2020, met the staff, seen the office. Unfortunately, our CEO Ash Mafar was not in the office that day, but he wanted to know before he shared it out to the world, because he found out he lives so close to it. He went and investigated and knew it was a real business. Currently, also, we have an office in India, and that is in Hyderabad city. We actually have moved to 3 different cities, and the currently city is in Hyderabad. We kept on outgrowing the offices, and that's where all the magic is. That's where all the IT developers are, human resources, you name it. There's close to 800 employees there, and they've moved all the other employees over recently, all into India. Got them all relocated. And it's a true internet business. It's a great business for brick and mortar businesses. So if you're a franchise brick and mortar business or a small mom and pop shop, it's great for that. You can utilize their tools to get customers through your doors. Online marketing business solutions for any of the people that are online. Maybe they have a business online, they need those tools. This is a blessing of a huge opportunity to be connected to ONPASSIVE. Here's some more pictures of the offices, and you can see here, and this is our office in Hyderabad. So it is a real business, guys. It's massive. It's 7 floors, and we've taken over the whole office building here. We took over November 1st of 2020 is when he purchased this, or got a lease, because over there you can't purchase the buildings, you got to take a lease, and he leased it for 9 years. And I'm sure probably will outgrow that, but it's hard to say. We'll see how fast we'll outgrow this office, and it's incredible. So as well, in the past webinars and information we get, there are talk about more offices in the future once the company goes public, once they get their first year underneath their belts, basically, and more in Singapore, Dubai, Portugal, Morocco. That's all in the planning. So it is a worldwide business. It's already in 212 countries. It's absolutely incredible. So now you're wondering, Erin, who is this Mr. Ash Mafar? Well, simply reach for the stars. Mr. Ash Mafar is our founder, our CEO, and he's truly a family man. We get to meet his children, his oldest, multiple times. He's married to his lovely wife and has 2 children. He has 20 years of online business. And he also, in understanding 20 years is meaning he was a master distributor in multiple opportunities in that period of time. So he knows how to develop business. He has a master's degree of information technology and e-commerce, MIT, and he's attended the Harvard University to learn specifically about online business creation. So he is a walking encyclopedia, basically, and he knows what he is doing. He's a visionary. This all started back in the middle of 2018, And it is slowly, it just originally started on as a digital marketing tools, and it's just morphed in many different stages as the technology kept on developing and more individuals started coming into his life and more experience and expertise, and it just continued, and it's absolutely amazing. So I love this quote. This quote is, you never change things by fighting against the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. Fuller R. Buckminster. And that is definitely just like our CEO's visionary vision of ONPASSIVE. He's not going to try to recreate things. He's just literally out going and doing something huge. And I cannot stress that much on that. So how artificial intelligence, AI, is changing the world of digital marketing. Like I mentioned, if you're not connected to artificial intelligence of whatever other projects that you're currently working on, so maybe they don't have programs and that doesn't have artificial intelligence, this is why you need ONPASSIVE as a founder, to be the foundation of what you can do with whatever you're doing currently. That's why I love ONPASSIVE as a GoFounder opportunity. It's a non-competitive opportunity. So what I love about it as well is ONPASSIVE is AI with heart. And why we say that is because it's a digital world. It's the base of the foundation of Ash's vision, as Ash Mafar. He believes in bringing the world together with heart, with artificial intelligence. And we are creating that already. And we haven't even publicly launched to the world. We're changing people's lives dramatically in many different areas and angles of their personal and business life. And I cannot wait because it's going to go into full-blown action here in a short few weeks. So AI with heart. ONPASSIVE is made with love and AI driven. It is AI with heart. Automation technology created with a compassion of the human condition. It's basically like a house that's built with love. That's what I absolutely love. And it operates in summits of digital technology integration. And it's a people's business. It's run by people. Even though we talk about AI, it's all run with people. We heard that I mentioned earlier, there's like 600 to 800 employees. It's run by real people. It's a real business. And we as founders will be able to just keep sharing this opportunity right till the day that the company opens public. And afterwards, people can be customers, people can be resellers afterwards. And it's opportunity to really bring the world together. So AI has 50 plus marketing tools and devices for business. And it's truly absolutely started with a little group of key tools that he was creating, and it just kept on morphing, and it's 50 plus. There's much more coming. But here's some examples of what our competitors are. So a lot of these companies were very, very well known. We're actually on one, Zoom. These are our competitors. So if you can imagine taking all these underneath one roof, and you don't have to have any subscriptions, individual subscriptions, it's crazy. It's absolutely amazing. So I know it's a hard concept to wrap your head around, but it's like being in a rainstorm and you have an umbrella and all those products are underneath an umbrella. But what I love about the opportunity as a GoFounder is there's no recruiting or converting leads whatsoever. It can guarantee traffic with the AI. It's a self-funding business, which that's unheard of. I've been in the industry for almost 24 years and I've always had to pay a monthly fee. All done for you. You don't have to go create these tools. It's all done for us. Every imaginable tool for success, all easy accessible in one place. No copycat and recycled technology, which is huge. And that is where that all happened about the beginning of 2019 or end of 2019 going into 2020, early 2020, late 2019 is when He wasn't satisfied with the tools that he had. He literally scratched them and started building everything from scratch. So everything will be patented. All the tools will be patented, so there's no other company can get their hands on these tools. And we're blessed to have that. It's a low price anywhere in the globe. So anybody at any country, at any manageable income stream that you currently bring in can afford these tools. So here's a short, oh, well, it's not a short, but here's a little overall look of our ONPASSIVE product portfolio of 2021. All these will be launched in the public launch. We are starting to see some of these privately. When you become a founder, you get to be on weekly private founder meetings with Ash, our CEO, and the Leadership Council members. We've got to see O Academy, that has been launched. No one can purchase these products, but we can see them. They're all on their corporate website. And O Trim is another one that we just seen, and they're saying there's 2 to 3 new products coming this week. But you can see these. We have O Academy, we have O Mail, O Post, O Capture, O Virtual, O Bless, O Connect, which is like Zoom, but much better, hassle-free audio. O Wallet, O Create, O Dit, O Shop, O Counting, O Net, O Chat, O Lead, O Staff, obviously O Trim, O Tracker, O Peer, and O Domain. It's absolutely mind-blowing that all these products are all underneath one roof and be able to help you what you're currently working on. So let's think about these benefits. It's a funding solution for any cause. And what I mean by that is if you're a corporation, if you're a brick and mortar business, if you're a self-employed individual entrepreneur, if you are connected to network marketing or direct sales, this is a non-competitive offer. You can utilize these tools to be able to help you promote your other opportunities. If you are a group, or like a nonprofit group, I should say, a charity, anybody is able to join this opportunity as a founder. There's no limits. It's immediate payment. Obviously, the immediate payment comes into play when the company goes public. Unlimited residual income is paid daily. Top marketing automation is done for you. Guaranteed visitors and signups. So what happens is the company is going to, as a founder, we're going to be attached, and this is one of the big benefits to understand, we're going to be attached to mass media campaigns around the world. He has set these campaigns up, and we don't have to go and promote. We don't have to go post on Facebook. We don't have to do anything if you choose not to. You can. People do talk about ONPASSIVE passionately on their social media pages, but you do not have to do that. You're going to get customers and resellers from corporate coming into your personal organization, and you're going to be able to earn residual income off of that. Breakthrough products for the automation of financial freedom, and a lot more. This is what's so close and dear to my heart because I come from retail management background over the years when I was in my working outside of the home. And it's a great model for those unique, we still need those essential businesses, but they're still having a hard time getting their customers through the door because people are in lockdowns and et cetera around the world. So what I love about it is they don't have to be tech savvy. There's going to be, for every product, there's going to be video tutorials. They're going to show all of us how to use these tools. You do not have to be tech savvy. Ash has actually shared to us that an elementary student can use these tools. So that is absolutely huge. You don't have to be scarce of the internet and all the digital marketing tools of the world of technology. It's guaranteed to help these individuals to bring in the world. So what also is, a lot of people ask me this question is, well, if I'm a brick and mortar business, are they going to advertise ONPASSIVE? No, you're going to be able to create, they've created the websites the graphics and everything. And it's going to change. The website's going to change every 2 to 3 days constantly because of the technology. But what you do if you're a brick and mortar business or a corporation or whatever, and you want to utilize their tools for marketing, you just put your brand name, your logo, all the information of your products and services in the website, and then the company will do its magic basically, and you don't have to spend hours trying to build a website. And they're going to be able to help you with advertising and the product benefits, the strong impressions, customer service, etc. So it is huge to understand that, and I cannot wait to start really sharing that in our local communities, because we know businesses are shutting down because they can't survive this horrific past year. So why do we need this? So let's compare the list. So this is the current internet model that we've all been used to. And then of course we have ONPASSIVE, which is the new model. So the current model is based on competition and conflict. 97% are scams. They turn into money pits. They require selling and recruiting. And that's my experience in direct network marketing and direct sales. Not that I don't love all my products, but if you're not recruiting or if you're not selling, you're not making income. Total tools are obtained separately. As a leader, as a visionary myself, I have always had to go out and have multiple subscriptions with many different companies of tools to be able to provide to our team. No guarantees. It pits marketers against each other. I don't know if you've noticed, everybody's trying to be that online marketer. That whole thing about, oh, you got to come and come to my free webinar, and then at the very end they want you to buy a system. Compensation is based on their efforts. And here, as ONPASSIVE's new model, is based on mutual benefit. It's a real business, real products, and real people. It's a self-funding, pays you to use it. It is, as a founder, if you become a customer of ONPASSIVE, that's a totally different perspective. But as a founder, you come in and you literally pay for that first product package. And after that, it's paid for you from your commissions month after month. You're never money out of your pocket. Marketers do not need to sell. The marketer, meaning the founder, marketer does not need to recruit. Every tool is needed for success is included. All tools are included in a very low price, 100% lifetime money back guarantee. So at any point, if you choose not to be a founder, you can get your money back, send a support ticket, and they will refund the money. Not everybody is meant to be a founder. If you're a visionary, if you think out of the box and want to break through the matrix and truly create a true legacy for your family, this is the opportunity to be part of. Marketing competes only with themselves, and it's a revolutionary breakthrough compensation plan as a founder. It will not be like that as a reseller after we go to public launch. Obviously, there's benefits as a founder. You want to launch now. So like I said, it's guaranteed success if you truly want to become a founder. It depends on how fast you want to build. You will get success with the founder position. As well as you have advantages of being a founder, you have access to exclusive founders back office that has all the details, lots of information all around the different markets around the world, leaders doing lots of webinars, early access, prior to positioning. Basically, we get positioned right on the top before all the world comes in, all the millions and billions of customers that are going to come in around the world. Members of the inner circle, we're connected to the leadership council membership as well as our CEO. We get to be part of the beta testing, the brainstorming, giving feedback to corporate, and so much more. If you really want to go crazy, because you want to be part of the crazy movement of the founders, you can become a super founder. And what that is, obviously, the more you share, there's a huge opportunity to be obviously recognized, exclusive bonuses, club memberships, travel, obviously the original GoFounders platform. We're going to be, obviously we're connected to the leadership council members, as well as you get to pre-build your network your foundation of your business before we even go into public launch. I know people think that we're network marketing, but we're not. We are registered as a IT company out of the United States of America. So we are not registered as a network marketing company. He has just shared this opportunity for us to bring it back to the world to create a massive humanitarian movement around the world. He could choose to launch this company to his own family, like many other big tech companies have done out there that we know of. But here it's entirely different. It's a different culture. And also, if you've been following us, and if you haven't, if you're a guest, definitely there's a great interview of Dr. Bill Williams out of Atlanta, Georgia, with Ashma Farr, talking about the phases of ONPASSIVE. So this is only phase one. There's like, he's got 4 to 5 different phases planned for the company, and the company hasn't even launched. So he's a true visionary, and it's very, very exciting going into this. So I'm sure by all this amazing information, you're ready to become a founder. Typically, the founder price is $997. It's valued at $997. Right now, it's a very special price. So I'm going to just share the purpose of becoming a founder versus a customer and a reseller. So as a founder, you launch for your founder position. You go and share it to 3 people. When you do that, refer 3 people, immediately that will put you into the green. Notice the people are in green. Goes into the green profit, going into multiple cycles, or however they're working the pay structure. We haven't been shared everything because obviously everything is he's very transparent. As he's allowed to share the information, he shares it with us on those private webinars, and he will share everything when it comes to the pay plan prior to the public launch. So this is the time to get in now. And then you go and help this individual and this individual and this individual to go get their 3. And you just simply do that. And I will tell you, that's all I did. Within a week or so, week and a half, I started sharing this information out to my 3 people. And now I'm 550 people later in about, 8 months, less than 8 months. And I can't keep track of where everybody's coming in now. Like, I am so excited because this is a system that will be able to help everybody. Now, this is the initial pre-building your network, your foundation of your business prior. Remember, this doesn't include when we go to public launch, and then you're getting customers thrown in underneath you, and you're going to be able to make residual income or resellers from the company. That will take it to a whole new level. So now you're asking me, Erin, well, what's the price right now? And this is a very short period of time. It's very limited. It's only $97 with a $5 processing fee if you use credit card to 103. So, or 102, I should say. So, but you don't go to onpassive.com. You have to go to a founder that invited you to this replay or to this live webinar right now and get their invitation link. So you just simply click on the invitation link, you do the process, register, go activate your account through your email, because of course they want to make sure you're a legit person. So it's going to go to an email address, and then to go through the process. It's pretty easy. So I did mention earlier that there'll be a second payment because remember, we're not registered as a networking company or direct sales because people think we are, because we're sharing this information to bring more founders in. We are all customers of the company, but we have special benefits because we came and we've seen we're visionaries just like Ashma Farah, and we will go purchase our product package when it goes to launch, not through the soft launch, but through the public launch. And somewhere between $100 and $250, we don't know what it is. He will announce it to us, and we'll have a period of grace time to pay for that. You're not going to lose your position. So if all of a sudden he says 1 week, okay, we're going into public launch, and people panic and say, well, my payday's not till the next week, no problem. You're not going to lose your position. You can pay it when you can. There's going to be a process. It's all good. We'll walk you through the process as we learn it as well. So that's simply all it is. It's 2 payments. Trust me, I have been part of a founding position a few years back that costed me $5,000 American, and convert that to Canadian dollars. So $97 is nothing compared to $5,000. So simply remember, if it turns out to be nothing, this is what the loss is: a dinner of two or a dinner for a family of $352. Really, prospectively, you just heard what I just shared and what I just spent a few years back on another founder position of another company, and it was $5,000 American. So this is nothing. It's absolutely peanuts. So it's 100% risk free, and it's guaranteed with ONPASSIVE. I love this picture. Simply jump on that rope and literally swing and just go out there and share it from your passion, from your heart. I love this illustration of our biggest mountain, Mount Everest in the world. Actually, I have a close friend of mine that has actually climbed this mountain 7 times, if you can imagine, right to the summit. And this is just to give you perspective. So this was 2018, the late part of 2018 is when the launch of the GoFounders opportunity was. And we are literally right here. We're closer than we even realize how close this is now. And that's where Camp 2 is, the soft launch. And then this period between here to here is not going to take like here to here. It's going to be a short, very short period of time, within weeks to maybe a month or two, and we'll go into public launch. The purpose of from soft launch to public launch is making sure everything is running smoothly. We have, as founders, we'll have to set up our own wallets. There's going to be a lot of different things that's going to be happening, and that's the purpose of soft launch. So there's no ceiling for ONPASSIVE, no limit. If we say the sky's the limit, we must ask what's beyond the sky. I like what our CEO said. Once we reach the top, what do? Well, we just invent a new top. That is our CEO, Mr. Ashmafara, and that was a quote from October 2020. I love this bottom part: ONPASSIVE, life without limits. Truly, that's exactly an opportunity of a lifetime. Can you imagine being part of a founder of Google or Facebook or Microsoft or any of those big tech companies? This is the opportunity, but this is much more cleaner because we have zero corruption in our clean company here. And of course, the company has official social media pages, so our competitors know about us. As I mentioned, when I joined in September 2020, it was 173,000 founders. In November, a late part of November, it was 300,000. And at the beginning of January, the second week in January, we hit 400,000. This is where we are right now. And I just want to take you down a little bit of a timeline here to understand. Back in January 2019, there was about 10,000 founders. Right, where's my mouse? Right here, 10,000 founders. Speed that up to January of 2020, there was about 56,000 founders. In June, it was 96,000. Like I mentioned, in September, it was 173,000. That's when I joined. Then November was 300,000. And currently now it says 571,500, but it's actually 578,745 this morning. So just under 579,000 founders and close to end of March of 2021. It is unbelievable. I've never been part of an opportunity to have 579,000 customers to the company prior to even opening the company to the public. It is mind-blowing. So the sky is the limit. We're open for founders only. So simply, let's recap the benefits of the founder. It's funding solution to any business or any cause, instant payments, unlimited residual income paid daily in real time, top marketing automation all done for you, real-time guaranteed visitors, all sign-ups all done for you, and breakthrough products to automate your financial freedom. So expect to be impressed like never before. Remember, now we can simply dream again, especially through the crazy year that we have seen, and understand that we all have residual bills. We have our monthly, energy bills, our essential bills that we have to pay. But why not be connected to residual income? Everybody in the near future will use something from ONPASSIVE, whether they come in for money or the tools, benefits, connections, or communication. They will have a reason to come into ONPASSIVE. And we will watch this historical time through the next few weeks to months here. This is a huge humanitarian founder. This is very close to Ash's heart, the AI with heart, bringing the world together. I mean, I know Team Hope here has well over 27 countries represented. I don't know everybody, and it's incredible to see what's happening. Are you ready to live your dreams? Simply take immediate action, just like NASA and SpaceX did here this past summer of 2020. They had an incredible launch. Well, ONPASSIVE has the next launch to sequence. It all began with one founder, word of mouth, belly to belly, people sharing information. The launch is perfectly planned and will be historic and will never be repeated anytime soon. So I love this quote by our, sorry, I'm just going to move you guys over here, by our CEO. ONPASSIVE is not the only business on the planet. ONPASSIVE is created to build our businesses, empower individuals and businesses. We are not in no way competing with any other business. So people we would like is if you have a good product or good value, we would like for them to thrive and succeed. That's, again, all these brick and mortar businesses, they still need to be our essential businesses around the world. And that's what I love about it. They can be connected to ONPASSIVE, utilize the tools to go out and share it to their networks. And it's a phenomenal, incredible digital ecosystem, and it's complete automation, and it's led with heart. So thank you for joining us to learn about this opportunity. You are in it to win it if you join as a founder, GoFounder with ONPASSIVE. And at this moment, I'm going to stop share the screen, and I would love for our dear friend, Mr. Mike Roth, to share some words of wisdom.
Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm doing network marketing for the last 33 years. I built 5-time big organization to 7-figure income. In some of the opportunity, I failed and I moved on. Life happened. You're driving on a freeway and there is a bump in the road. So what? Nothing happened. You just continue. Continue, continue, continue. And the most important thing that you have to understand, when my friend Eric called me from the other side of the world, he's in Israel and I'm in Florida, it took me, I think, 10 minutes to decide, and I jumped in, and half an hour later, I was at the office. Now we are in a critical time. When someone ran a marathon, the last mile, he put everything in to be the first one, to be number one. So now, number one, the price is low. Soon, the price will be 50% higher. So if you want to bring your brother, your sister, your kids, your grandkids in, what you prefer, to pay 50% more or 50% less? This is number one. Now, we have now 579,000. When we joined, it was around 100,000 when Eric joined, and when I joined, 132,000. So see what happened in a few months. So even someone that join now, and there is some people that they have in their network 100 people, 1,000 people, or 10,000 people, they can build a solid, unbelievable business. And we didn't even start the finish of the sprint. It's going to start when Ash going to launch the soft launch. So think who you want to travel the world, to have fun like we have with Aaron and team on a cruise, and we have a party from morning to night. All day was a party. And I didn't know Aaron before. I didn't know Tim before. And now we are very, very close friends and working together. And more people that I don't know here, like Francis from Singapore, or Miguel from Canada, we become friends. And soon we're going to travel the world together. Craig and other people. So you have to understand one thing. In all of my 33 years, no one of the companies pay me money for doing nothing. No one. If you decide not to do anything, it's fine. I think that this is the first company in the world that's going to pay you money for doing nothing. I just talked with my wife and I say I retired a long time ago. And she said, yeah, you retire, you picking the phone, you talking with people around the world, you're never going to retire. I said, when ONPASSIVE going to launch, I'm done. Done. Who want to retire, who have a job that don't want to go to work, hate their job? Who want to go fishing or go shopping and don't worry about this, that the boss going to fire you because you late and the money is still going to come. So the main game here, it's very simple. Who you want to travel the world, who you care about. And I give you the best example that I can give you. I have 2 grandkids. One was born a month and a half ago. What a baby of month and a half can do in ONPASSIVE. So I have a good answer for you. To drive a Ferrari when he will be 17. The business is working, accumulate money. He's month and a half. In 15, 16 years, he have enough money at age 17 to buy a Ferrari. He don't have to worry because his grandfather buy a position for him. The older grandson, he's 4 years old. Even that he is a smart kid, he's speaking already 3 languages. And his crazy dad, like his grandfather, teach him computer at age 4. He have also a position. And my kids and my sister and my wife. So who you care about? This is number one. Now, who is your best friend? What about your sister, your brother, your neighbor? So if you look around, even that you don't want to talk with anyone, you must to talk with them because they're going to kill you for nothing. What I mean, you're going to start to make money on autopilot, and they're going every day to work. What you going to think happening? Why you didn't told me? Why you didn't expose me to the opportunity? Why you didn't even gave me a present for Passover, Christmas, holiday, whatever? It's only $97. Did you give some present to your family for birthday, holiday, whatever? Baby shower? Here you have a new business. You don't have to do anything. Put the money in the saving for the kids, grandkids, for yourself, for retirement. The artificial intelligence going to change the world. And if people have hard time to understand, this is the explanation. Very simple, super simple. Even person that don't understand anything can explain it. You pay $97 and you buy yourself a robot that's going to print money for you. Who can explain it? You pay, I repeat it, you pay $97 and you buying a robot that's going to print for you money in the future. So you want to buy the robot for your grandson, your daughter, your brother, your neighbor, and when we give the last sprint to the finish line, you can have 400 or 500 people easily if everyone duplicate it. I'm not talking talk to strangers. Talk to your kids, your grandkids, your family member, your brother, your sister, your neighbor, your friend, not people that you don't know, if you don't want. And if everyone talk to the same people, friend, family, brother, sisters, neighbor, it will be an explosion, exactly like it's happening. Every 24 hours, something around 5,000 people join or more on passive. Why you think that it's happening? Mailbox money. Mailbox money. And I built 5 times. It was hard. I didn't have robot to print the money. I was the robot. I was talking 18 hours a day with people. Try to convince them. Try to sell them product. Vitamins, cosmetic, fashion, this, that, whatever. I made it. I made a lot of money, but it never was on autopilot. So if you get only the sentence about the robot, you pay $97 and you buy a robot that's going to print you money. If you want to duplicate it, Sell this robot to all of your friends and family and neighbor. And this is what's going to happen. The artificial intelligence going to sell the product and build the business. And if you build the team before the door close, you're going to make 10 times or 100 times more money and faster. That's it. It's very simple concept. Don't worry about what is the tool, how the tool going to work, if it's going to work. We already passed this point. People didn't believe that the company even exists, if they have office, if this, that. We passed a long time ago. 579,000 and growing every day around the world in 200 and plus countries. Unlimited videos, unlimited webinar in any language that you can imagine, in any country that you can imagine. And it will be people that will be multimillionaire the first day. Because these 579 people, they are in someone organization. And it doesn't matter if you have a big one or small one, you're still going to make money. And the tools, every business, they don't going to use artificial intelligence will be left in the dust. Because a human being have to spend time with the family, have to eat, have to sleep, have to have fun, have to do more things in life. And the artificial intelligence can work 24/7. They didn't ask for smoking break, vacation, salary raise, or any other request. And it's a new world. And some people have a hard time to understand it. Everything today will be, and even now, it's with artificial intelligence. Assembly line of cars with robots, it's artificial intelligence. Google, it's artificial intelligence. You ask Google a question or translator, search engine is artificial intelligence. You're going on YouTube and you search for a video, ONPASSIVE video in German, it's artificial intelligence. A small robot flip the pages until it's find the video in German. This is the future, and the future is already here. Already here. The train, it's a bullet train that it's flying already. And there is 579,000 passengers on this flying train. And the only question that you have to ask yourself, if you like to fly with us. That's it. Simple. Yes, no. No, maybe. Maybe cannot be on the train. Yes, you are on the train. No, you stay at the station. Thank you, Aaron, and thank you, everyone, on this webinar.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your wise words of wisdom. It's been a blessing for myself to be connected to you. It's actually almost 2 years. It's crazy how fast time flies when you're having fun in
We are
life.
on a bullet train, remember.
Absolutely, we're on a bullet train, and everything happens for reasons. So if you are as a guest here today on this webinar, you heard our dear friend Mike Roth out of Orlando, Florida, share his journey in his life of being an entrepreneur, why OnPassive came to him as a co-founder of Opportunity. And I can't sum it up. He shared it so beautifully that get on the OnPassive train before the train is already started, but get on it before it takes physically off, and have this wonderful opportunity. Don't miss it. Launch as a GoFounder, and have a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And take care, and we will see you on the inside of GoFounders.